And welcome back to another video. I am the Gothic Farmer, and this time we are doing a walkthrough of Into the Lonely Woods by Lucy Cavendish and Dan May. That's what the artwork is by, is Dan May. This is absolutely a fantastic deck. I don't like the card size, but then again, I don't like very much Oracle size cards. Two-piece box, very nice box. There's some of the cards on the back. I'm not going to read all that. I did have that upside down. It's supposed to be like that. There you go. It does come with a guidebook. A very decent guidebook. Let's see here. For all the lonesome travelers. And then here's the contents. And then here's another writing. An introduction to the Lonely Woods. And it goes on for a while, but there talks about different things like solitary witches, blessing your card, how to work with your cards, so blessing your cards. Goes in what to do before doing a reading, asking the question, shuffling and handling the cards, choosing a spread, completing your reading, 6 steps to sealing your reading, journaling the readings, clearing and cleansing your deck. Goes on different ones that you can do, like smoking, salt clearing, moonlight cleansing, reset, sound clearing, nature time, jumping cards when a card really wants to speak with you. Now, I used to not deal with that for a long time because I've been doing this. I've been doing tarot readings since I was 16. I would not do the jumping cards. I'd just put them back in the deck and shuffle them. 3 years ago, I started doing the jumping cards because when a card jumps at you, it wants to be read. It's a card meant for you. How to activate reversals in a reading. Layouts for you to explore and enjoy. 1 card a day. The triple insight spread, 3 cards. It talks about the future, the former self. You can also do a Celtic cross with this. Let's see here. Let's get to the cards itself. Card meanings. That's the title page for that. And then I'll read one of them to you. So, 2, walk the lonesome road. Foolish they say to walk this strange path. Loneliness will become your only companion. They say as you take those first steps on the lonesome road to your own self. This is not an adventure, no indulgence, no needless seeking. This is a pilgrimage of the soul. And the time you spend on the path you have chosen, which truly has chosen you, may make you weary, and there could be doubt, and there will be moments where your only companion is the voice inside your head. And that is the point. For when you hear that voice clearly, for almost the first time, listen, speak with it. See what you have been saying to yourself, and with each footstep, watch the words become more encouraging, loving, and filled with self-love. And so this deck is to help people that are solitary or introverted and isn't really a very big crowd pleaser or a crowd person. It's just for people that are more solitary. So we'll start out with the cards. Go through a walkthrough of the cards. I think this is also. I think there's another deck that's called Gentle Creatures, which is about the same artwork. I'm thinking about getting that eventually. The cards are big, so the fact that it does tell you how to shuffle the cards with them being big helps out tremendously. I just love the artwork in this. It's an absolutely beautiful deck. Oh, I forgot to show the backs in the card stock. Here's the backs. Card stock is pretty good. It's a medium thickness, I would say. It's definitely a good card stock. It is a matte finish with a little sheen to it. Not very much. It's very matte. There's 45 cards, I think, in this deck. Love the artwork in this deck. It's just so good. I wanted to get the companion journal with this and do this once a day, but I stopped doing once a day with this. It was when I took a year break. Sometimes your energy gets so drained, and I'm trying to learn how to reground and how to remove other energy and trying to get my energy back. Meditation helps with that. I haven't even had time to meditate. I've just been so busy working. I finally got a little week off here. And of course it is midsummer when I'm doing this video, Letha. So I got a spell that I want to do. If it's not too hot out. If it's too hot out, then I'll do it inside. It's holding a jar with a firefly in it. The creature. So this helps with if you're in solitude or isolation. It just helps kind of cheer you up a little bit. And there's times when we do get isolated in solitude. And sometimes it gets lonely. And this is to help that. Alrighty, that is Into the Lonely Woods by Lucy Cavendish and Dan May. That is very good. I like the deck. I don't like the size of the cards, but it is an Oracle, so their Oracle size is going to be a little bit bigger. Usually when I usually shuffle this way instead of shuffling my normal way of doing this. I could shuffle this way, but it's a little uncomfortable, but it's not bad. Absolutely love the artwork in this deck. If you don't have this deck, I definitely recommend you should probably look into getting it, because it's just a beautiful deck. It is a very beautiful deck. So I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you have this deck, or if you don't have this deck, leave your comments below on what you think of the deck. And if you have this deck, what do you think of it? Does it work well with you? Do you like it a lot? Do you like the guidebook? Does it help you if you're in your solitude or isolation, or if you're not even in solitude and isolation? How's the deck work with you? If you don't have the deck, does this make you want to get this deck? Because it is a very beautiful deck. I really like it. And like I said, there's another deck by Dan May, and I think it's called Gentle Creatures, which is the same artwork. I definitely want to check that out. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the top on the box. If you would like to share the video, be my guest. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it is 100% free to subscribe to a YouTube channel. So hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications and turn on all notifications so you can see all the content that I release. I am going to be working on a Farming Simulator video, so stay tuned for that if you're into my Farming Simulator stuff. And if you're not and you're into the walkthroughs, I will be doing more walkthroughs. I got plenty of decks to do walkthroughs. I want to try to get all those done. So any new decks that come into my hands, I can sit there and do. I'll do those walkthroughs if I get those decks. Those will be priority decks, because those are the newer decks, and I want to try to work with them as soon as possible. So anyway, that was Into the Lonely Woods. I enjoyed the walkthrough. I enjoyed showing the cards off to y'all. I really loved the deck. I got it in a time when I was severely isolated in solitude. It did help a lot. I do enjoy that deck. So anyway, you have a blessed day or night whenever you're watching this video. Thanks for watching. The Gothic Farmer out.